everybody. Welcome to beewowd by April Lee. I know it's been quite some time since I've been on here. I apologize for the difference in my headset. I'm doing this on my camera on my computer. I can't find my selfie stick, so I wanted to make sure it wasn't like bouncing around or anything. But this one's just going to be a short, quick, and sweet video. I will have another one coming out shortly. It's going to be a giveaway. I have been trying to get my motivation back, and it's been quite a struggle. Things here is okay. There's a lot more things involved with what I was expecting originally. So, and that's fine because I have two amazing little girls in my life now, ages 5 and 9, and I love them to death. Both of them, they both bring a lot of joy in my life. So that's been really great and a big change since I'm not able to have my own kids. Won't go into that, but I've been really missing my YouTube family and my fiber community, and I've gotten several messages from several of you asking me if I was coming back, and I really appreciate you checking in on me because that really made me feel good, knowing that you were thinking about me and wondering if I was okay and things like that. So it's just taken a lot of getting used to here. A lot of things I've been trying to get organized. It's a much smaller place than I had before, even though this is a 2-bedroom as well. Difference in a lot of stuff. So I don't have my weekends free anymore because we have the girls both all the weekend, every weekend for like about 12 hours a day. So it's a little difficult for me to get any of my videos up, but I'm trying to get motivated. I'm dealing with some stuff personally and emotionally, mentally, things like that. I won't go into details, but you all know that I do struggle from depression and anxiety, and I'm hoping to get a handle on that soon. But I'm working on me. I'm seeing a massage therapist now, and I have found an awesome pain management doctor who is not only hot, but he's great at what he does, and he understands me, and he's not afraid to say, hey, I understand that you're going through this pain, and it's legit. I understand, you're not crazy, which makes me feel good. I found a great primary care doctor who is fantastic. Took me 2 tries. I went to one. She was a total, let's just say, not a nice person, but I tried a different one and absolutely fell in love with everybody. The staff, the doctors, the nurse practitioners, everybody in that office is fantastic. So it's been great there. I've been lucky with that. Trying to get everything down. Finally, my cholesterol is down to the normal range, which it has not been for many, many years. And I'm talking like 10 to 15, about 15 years at least. So that's fantastic. I'm still losing some weight. My diabetes is doing great. It's being very well managed, and my cats are happy. They are adjusting pretty well and going through, sorry about this mess in the background. This is a blow-up mattress that we have. I have a hard time sleeping with somebody in my bed, so he actually sleeps in here, and so that I can get my sleep. But I have been doing a little bit of crocheting. I did do a commission work here for one of Bert's co-workers. She wanted a hat, a scarf, and a pair of fingerless gloves. So I did make them. The colors that she chose was pink, light gray, and white, and it came out absolutely gorgeous, and she is absolutely beautiful in them. So I was really pleased with that, and she was so excited. Right now I'm making some dishcloths for some friends who I won't name because I just want it to be a surprise. I have several, actually quite a few people I'm going to be sending some dishcloths to. I just watched one of Jane from Scraptastic Yarns videos about the Scorched Earth Challenge, and I definitely think I'm going to get involved with that. It's about, I have to look at the exact details. I started watching a video on the exact details, and then I got a call from work, so I couldn't do that and finish listening. But she talked about that it goes about a year long, and it says you can give away, trade, or donate your stash to lessen your stash. And how perfect is that? My stash is just overwhelming right now. I could not believe it when I moved how much of my yarn that I actually have. I couldn't even put all of it out. I have boxes stacked in the closet. The whole hallway closet is nothing but crafts and yarn stuff. I have 3 drawers stacked on top of each other over here. I have a big shelf over here. I have a shelf in my bedroom. I have bags over here. I got totes over here. I got totes in my bedroom. Here a tote, there a tote, everywhere a tote. But yeah, so I'm gonna try to get my stash down. I'm getting kind of itchy to start a new Afghan, so I'm in the process of looking for a really fun pattern to work on an Afghan. I did the Lunar Crossing one with Retro by Red Heart, and I absolutely love the way it came out. It was one where you worked I'm not sure what it's called, in the square, and just kept going around, and it was so much fun. It was not hard at all, and it was my first Afghan, and I absolutely love it. It's on my bed right now. It just makes me feel so comfy to be able to have it. But yeah, so I'm looking forward to doing that. I have a couple more that I really want to make. My brother is building his first home, and I would like to have a Afghan to take home with me in September, when I go home for my nephew's wedding. He's getting married September 25th, so I will be able to get to go home and visit my family a bit. I'm going to get to meet one of my coworkers, Jessica, that I have never met before, but she lives in my area. She was hired after COVID, so we had already shut down the office. And then I'm hoping, and fingers crossed, that another coworker from Virginia may take a trip up so I can meet her as well. We have a little group going on, and it would just be nice to get the 4 of us together, since we talk in group chat every day, all the weekends and everything. Just to get together and hang out and take some pictures and create some memories. You just never know what life is going to throw at you, no matter what your age, and I think we need to make memories and think of the positive things that are going on. I know all this COVID stuff is going on, and it's such a bummer, but you just got to try to make positive out of everything that attacks your life, so that you don't get yourself down and out. I've learned that. I'm reading a book right now, and I wish I had it with me. I will bring it with me on my next video. It was recommended to me by a local therapist here in Lafayette, Indiana, and it's basically about your body absorbing the toll of past trauma. And it's about getting over trauma in your past and how it truly affects you mentally, emotionally, physically, in every way, shape, and form. And she said that this book is absolutely invaluable, and she would highly recommend it. So of course I hopped on Amazon that same, as soon as I got her email, and I ordered it, and it come with a workbook, which I don't know if I needed, but I still got it. It was only, together they were like $15. So I got both of them, and I just started reading them in chapter 1. Chapter 1 talks about the PTSD that Vietnam vets had actually suffered through, which is really interesting for me because my father is a Vietnam vet. He suffered from PTSD, and I think he still does. I've learned recently, I knew he had told me when I was a little girl that he had seen his friends being blown apart, heads, bodies fingers, arms going every, all different directions. And, in my head as a little girl, you think about that and you're picturing this and you're thinking how horrible that, could have been. And no wonder he came home addicted to meth. But then after I talked to a cousin of mine who told me that her dad told her that what my dad saw was he was a helicopter pilot and he would fly down into the hot spots in the zones, pick up wounded soldiers, and get them out of the hot spots. So put yourself there. Think about that. It's incredible. I give everything to the Vietnam vets and all of our veterans for that matter, but the Vietnam vets, I think, got the short end of the stick many times. And I applaud it, and I still don't think it's a reason for him to come home and be on meth and abusive and things like that. However, after reading some of these stories about these other vets, it really made me think about that. So, I went down the rabbit trail. I'm so sorry. You know that I do that all the time. So, what I'm working on right now, I have just a few more minutes and I got to get back on to my job because I'm on a small break. I'm working on the dishcloths. I have a pattern for, I don't know if you guys know of, I think they're called Puppy Surprise, where it's a stuffed puppy and inside there's actually babies, and sometimes there's only 3 babies, sometimes there's 4, sometimes there's 5, and I guess that's what this whole surprise is. And I guess that's a big thing now with kids, because that's what one of my boyfriend's daughters wanted for her birthday. Bert found me a pattern online to make piggies that you make these little babies and you stuff them in the belly of the mom, and everything. And the pattern I think was like $2 or maybe $3. I don't know, something like that. But so I got that pattern, and my goal was to make one of them, each one of the girls, one of them for Easter. Well, Easter is coming up on Sunday. We have them on Saturday. That's not going to happen. But I do want to make them, and when I do, I will show you. But right now, I really haven't done anything except for some dishcloths. That's pretty much it. I haven't done YouTube. I haven't done crocheting. Totally out of my element. Totally bummed sometimes. I'm just trying to make myself get back on track. So hopefully this video will help explain a little bit. I have my giveaway almost ready. And then I will be doing giveaways for this Scorched Earth Challenge as well, because I definitely want to get rid of some of my yarn. And what more to make me happy than to share it with all of my subscribers. So give you all a chance to win some yarn. Maybe a big one, it may be something small, but it's going to be something. Throughout the year I'm going to do these. I appreciate you watching my videos and sticking with me and hanging tough. I know I lost some subscribers, and that's cool. I had kind of expected that, but I had to take care of me. I was first. And I'm going to pull out of this. I have a great support system, and you girls know who you are if you're watching this. So I appreciate everything you all have been doing for me. Love you to death, and I hope I will continue to be able to make more and more videos and get back on track. Until then, I hope you have a wonderful day and happy crocheting.